Proverbs 17:9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. Having good friendships is very important. And this verse, though simple yet profound, offers advice on getting and keeping them. Some might look at this verse and believe we are to ignore the sins of others. How needful to consider the whole verse and not just the word covereth. You see instructions in other scriptures as to how to approach a brother who has sinned. Proverbs 27:6 says, Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Galatians 6:1. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Then Matthew 18:15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. And if he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. A friend wants to promote his brother, and that won't happen if you are gossiping about him to others. Consider this in Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Covering a transgression is how you show love and win friends. It is forgiving and forgetting personal wrongs others do to you. A certainty of human relations is that others will irritate and offend you. But what you do with those personal transgressions is the key. By ignoring the provocations and slights of others, you esteem them more important than yourself, which is true love and friendliness. To the Philippians, Paul wrote, chapter 2, verse 3, Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem other better than themselves. And of course, 1 Corinthians 13, the great love chapter, beginning in verse 4, says, Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Wise men glory in opportunities to pass over personal transgressions by others. Their discretion and self-control eliminate their anger. Consider the proverb, chapter 19:11. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is glory to pass over a transgression. Again, let's understand that covering a transgression is not compromising with sin. If one sins against God, it must be dealt with. But this is speaking of offenses between men. Men will offend us, but we must pass over them. Let it go if we wish to maintain friendships. I have friends because they have forgiven me when I have offended them. They have borne mine injustices as my Savior has. Thank God for good friendships that are willing to overlook those really stupid, silly things that we do and say at times. May God bless you in establishing and keeping good friends.